Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. I am BogMod. We are playing more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, we're back at it again. Still playing the game, and I'm having fun.
Where am I now?
He's all sleepy. That's his sister. Oh, no. I was sure it'd be his sister, who was quietly napping, taking care of him.
This looks just like my room.
Remember, you're in Ymir.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually.
She slept 18 hours instead of 16 hours.
You're awake.
Cats do love their sleep. Elise Schwarzer. His little sister, by adoption. He's adopted. She isn't.
Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was.
Aww.
There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Reen.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever.
So, yeah, Elise has she loves her adopted brother, big brother. Reen, he sees her entirely as a sister.
Pardon? Good morning, Reen. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Hiding out from the trauma and the doom of the Civil War. Elfen race are
Oh, you're so silly, Reen. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that.
She does take after her big brother.
Your Highness, please.
Well, I'm just glad you're up.
Toval is a bracer.
How are you feeling? Still sore?
A civilian force of do-gooders and meddlers.
You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Is it? Do we finally get to meet his dad? I think that's his parents.
Mom!
Yay!
Hello, Reen. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after
His
that.
dad's a Baron. I'm glad to finally get to meet them. It was definitely a gap last game. The Hot Springs Paradise. in an audio drama, Reen got to walk in on a couple ladies bathing last game. We did not get to enjoy that scene in the game. It was most terrible. Lady Lucia Schwarzer. You know, with her hair, you know, like, she could really be his mom. Yes, it's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdallar. At present, they have effectively all the nation's major cities under their control. Apparently tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of the forces have already been defeated. Well, that was a short civil war then. For the case, if nothing else, these two are safe. We were at St. Astra when the capital was occupied, so we caught up in the chaos too. Thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we were sitting here now. What are you doing there, Toval? An urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I never turned down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us, and roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. Oh, I'm just so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that they both have been taken to protective custody, as they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts currently remain unknown. While he did have a super airship, and I'm covered he's even safe. That's more than a little worrying. You need to be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos in Libero last year, unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're all right, too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting. I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. We managed to get some info on that front. Ooh, excellent. Please, tell me everything you can know. What's happening with the Academy? Is everyone alright? Is Laura alright? Let's see. Both Trista and Thors are completely under their alliance forces control. Yeah, not surprised. Taken over not long after the war began. No. 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 Reen. No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? I said more I could tell you. They resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let that concern get the best of you. Sorry to presume the worst has happened. Alright, yeah, I agree. There's no reason. When we left, we assumed they wanted to be captured. Some would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Number of students and staff aren't accounted for. Yeah. And the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means... have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, their classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? What else can I say? Selena would have to agree. Couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. You could tell? I'm a magic kitty. We've got a magic link of some kind between us. Magic. If anything happened to me, to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though. Nothing else. Everyone else got okay with the talking kitty pretty quickly. Let's see. No point assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. Try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way. We're just as worried about you as you are for them. And here you are, safe and sound. You got a point. So you may very well be, but your heart in peak condition. My boy's a slacker. I'm ashamed of you. strength. And pay everyone a visit. The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. Aww. I think they'd all be glad to see you, and if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks, I'm fine though. Now, see, a lot of the characters will give Reen flack for not getting his little sister's feelings, and you know what I say to them? It's his little sister. If you're gonna just tease him about it and not explain what's going on, don't give him attitude. All right. The depths of despair. A nice rousing note to start on. Going out. Alright. Walk around the village, collect myself. Does Reen not get a new outfit? Next button. Cares and objectives. Yeah, there we are. Mom. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Your favorite. Aw, Mom. Father said he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Reen's dad does love to hunt. Yeah, I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, circumstances may not be ideal. It's been too long since we last dined together as a family. Ever since your highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are where a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? Ah, you really are the perfect mother. In times like these, you're right here to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Well, yeah. Mom, is something wrong? It's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I was worried sick. At times I felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. But, Mom? Whatever doubts you may have had about your place in this family, as long as you're in this house, you're our son. If you're feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going, pick things up. Back right up from where you left them. Aww. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Aww. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. Make sure to work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. I was home, not alone. Many of the villagers came to check on you and brought gifts. Looks like the greens to work with. Alright. Let's take a look around this place. Ooh. The Schwarzer family crest. There's Dad. Oh, there we are. Yep. Dad likes to hunt. Ooh, fancy. Can't make that out. Oh well. All of the Empire's major cities are now under the control of the Noble Alliance. We've been so focused on those, haven't had time to deal with the frontier regions like ours, is that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of this civil war. I was relieved to see how little it's changed. Nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I've never wanted anything to do with them to begin with. The Chancellor trying to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with the Viscount Arsaid, however. That's Laura's dad, the Radiant Blade Master. Can't. One of the most badass guys alive. It looks quite dapper with the captain's cap on. Did something happen over in Legrand? Or maybe in the Courageous? That's the fancy airship. It's the Viscount we're talking about. I'm sure he'll be fine. Should make sure that we're well prepared for anything, since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince. Safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Alright, I'm happy to help. Still, start trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words, not mine. You laid across what I want to say well enough. Whether think it or not, it's a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. You should make the most of it, alright? Then you can go back to fighting people to your mecha, and your kids, and your rap music, and whatever it is you kids do. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, he's a responsible, likable guy, I think. First time we've actually got to talk to him in-game. Any game. Can't be able to contact the Master Kafai. Doesn't have trouble. Just focus on yourself. Yeah, he's just wandering around probably doing his thing. Alright. Ah, yep, this is definitely Reen's room. There's his sword. His sister's room. And it looks like those are pictures of his... Yep, there's Mom and Dad. There's a picture of her and him when they're younger. Which means... Mom and Dad have separate beds. Is everything okay with you two? Man, first the Civil War, now my parents are breaking up. It's one thing after another. Badu! I'm home, Badu. Being welcomed back really makes me feel like I'm home again. Aww. Schwarzer family stable. Cool. Baron Schwarzer's mansion. Snowman. It's a snow... That's a creepy looking snow goon. And a snow kitty. Hey there, Alf. Oh, Reen, you're awake. You doing okay? Like, are you sure you should be getting more rest? Ah, don't worry, I'm feeling fine. What are you working on? Are you helping out the shop today? Yep, least I can do. Can't grow up to be a real man if I don't do my part once in a while. That's what Master Yun told me. That's right. I work as hard as I can so I can grow up to be a real man. Kiki only gives me this weird look when I say that to her, though. Aww. A letter arrived from him before the war. He's still wandering around with nothing but a sword as usual. He should at least get some clothes. That's fun, but it's so cool, isn't he? You're gonna be a swordsman like him when I'm all grown up. Okay. And I'm gonna ask him to take me on as a student. Bet he'll do it if I bring him a drink and some snacks. So we tell him he's just gonna take those and play dumb with the whole student thing afterward. Ah well, nothing wrong with having a dream to work towards. Alright. Hey, Lyle. Hey, I'm glad you came over. Talk of the town ever since you came back. Sorry I had to come back home under these circumstances. Sounds like everyone was pretty worried about me. How's the shop been? It's been all that easy running it with the war going on. Then again, war's going on, everyone's going to want to buy guns, right? Weapons, swords, knives, battle axes, chainsaws, ballistas, crossbows, catapults. Stock. Alright. Taking stock always reminds me just how much weird stuff we've got in here thanks to the wife. Alright. Well, not so much stuff we can actually sell. There's plenty here that no sane person would ever buy. I'm kind of curious. Hello. Who's been coming in here lately? Well, maybe Will, but not the Princess Alphen herself. She's the sweetest little thing. The way she looks at you, her smile. Oh, could you stalk her and squeeze her and never let her go? Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. Safe as can be. Alright. There's a lot of free time. Yeah, being a princess on the run will give you a lot of free time. Alright. Ooh. Part of a set. Ooh, let's see. Food supplies. Well, I'm gonna have to get these again. And buy 3 of those. Alright. That's something. And we'll check those papers and those books and all that next time. I'm going to take a break here. It's getting a little late. I should call it so I don't wake up the neighbors. Thank you for watching, and please share your thoughts about how things are progressing. I'd love to read them. And otherwise, like and subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, you can always support me on Patreon or check me out on Twitter. Talk to everyone later.